So I would say good morning, but it's afternoon. So happy afternoon to all of your sunshiny faces. So this morning I got a little bit of a late start, tad bit late start. I woke up at like 10 o'clock, which is a little bit later than I would have liked, but I was able to take a shower already. It is about 12:45. And I already had breakfast, and I'm editing the vlog from yesterday right now, and I am feeling like really good. I also had coffee today, which I didn't have coffee yesterday, so I'm hoping that I can actually get this clean today. This is my goal for today. I wanted to record the Killing It with Coupons update video, but I decided that either I'll do that tonight when I'm feeling really chatty, because I always seem to be really chatty at night. Hopefully, though, if I can get some good lighting. It's actually really foggy out, and I think it was raining today, too. I don't know, it might have snowed this morning, or it's supposed to snow as well, so what I've heard. But right now it's raining, and it's foggy and cloudy out, so it's not the best lighting today anyway to record a video. So I'm either going to record it tonight anyway in non-natural lighting, or else maybe just tomorrow or over the weekend, or maybe next Monday or something, or this coming Monday or something like that, instead of doing it today, because it's just not ideal for today, and I'm not feeling too like inspired to go and record it right now, whereas yesterday I was feeling really inspired, and I should have maybe done it last night, but my hair was all messy. I just come out of the shower, and I was going to put makeup on just to record a video and then take it back off after I'd already washed my face and took a shower. Felt like that kind of defeated the purpose. So I am going to do that, like I said, maybe over the weekend or something like that. But today I'm feeling inspired to clean, so that's what I'm going to do. Do what you feel inspired to do. Don't do what you don't feel inspired to do, because then chances are that you're not going to want to do it, and it's probably not going to get done very well either. But I want to know, how is your guys' 2016 New Year's resolutions going, if you made one? Because as you guys can tell, mine has been pretty good. Mine was, like I said, to get clean, to get organized, make sure that I'm uploading regularly, which has also happened, and to start my couponing stuff again, which I have been thinking about. Even if I have not been actually doing it, I have been trying to get myself a little bit organized into doing that. But I feel like, honestly, I've been doing pretty well so far, because it's about 1 week into the new year already. So let me know what you guys' resolutions or if you've been doing them, how they're coming along. And guys, remember too, New Year's resolutions are supposed to last the whole year. So remember that it's a marathon. Don't sprint it. Don't just decide, oh, well, you know, I'm going to push myself really hard in January, February, March even, and then by the time spring comes, you've completely, like, you know, forgot to do anything else that your New Year's resolution was. So if you plan on keeping it all year, remember that it is a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm gonna go finish getting this vlog uploaded. I also maple glazed Krispy Kreme donut candle burning, because this morning I had some Starbucks, well, not actual Starbucks coffee, but like the pre-bag stuff, and we made it ourselves because we're frugal like that. And it was like a caramel or like maple, something like that, I think it was, and so it smelled really good. And then I was like, you know what, I have a candle that smells like that, why not burn it, right? So in the midst of my clean room, the room smells very sugary. So I'm gonna get this stuff done today. Was it looking pretty good? I think so. I mostly have almost everything done, and then I've just got to kind of dust and clean and wipe it off and everything. But guys, here's a tip for you. If one of your goals is organizing or cleaning something for 2016, one tip that I can give you guys that I find very, very, very helpful when taking on a larger task, or things that like it's multiple different types of stuff, if that makes sense. Like if you have a bin of stuff that you want to go through, separate it into piles of different things. So let's say you have like a clutter box, like I was telling you guys yesterday. This one is my clutter box of things that kind of is just, it's a random assortment of things, and I don't really like going through it because it seems like it's going to take a long time. And I guess that's kind of the same thing with my desk. It's a random assortment of all kinds of things that belong all different places. And the way to break it down is separate it into different piles. So like when I was starting out, I made a little pile of papers that I wanted to go through. I made a pile of things that had to go in a different room. I made a pile of things that had to stay in this room, or if I could just real quick put it where it needed to go or something like that. But don't take it on as this huge project and go through every single little thing individually, because that will, it seems like, takes a lot more time. If you guys break it down into, all right, this is a pile of all of my papers that were on the desk. These are all the things that I have to go through. So I made a pile of that. Instead of every single time I find a piece of paper, would try and put it where it belonged. Now when I find all of my mail, I can go through all my mail together, or you know, put my mail where it belongs if it's letters or something like that, to make it a little bit easier instead of taking it on as a huge project and every single time I see a piece of mail, go and put it where it belongs. But this way I can go through it all at the same time and not be too overwhelmed and wasting time, whereas all that stuff belongs in the same place anyway. That's a way to break it down. I just find that a little bit helpful. I hope you guys will find that helpful too. In organizing or cleaning something also, is don't take it on as a huge project. Try and take it on as little projects that you divide up or something like that. So that's how it's coming right now. Like I said, this is pretty much all cleaned. I just got to put a few things away on here still, but for the most part, the big thing will be going through all of those papers for me. So that's why I'm going to leave that until the end, because that's kind of the big task that I have to do. It's done, guys. I'm so happy. I actually just need to put these coupons in here. I also cleaned off this too, which is kind of very cluttery as well. It had a lot of papers on it, but I decided, since it was almost all papers actually, and so since I was going through the papers that were on my desk, I just real quick cleaned those up. So that is clean. This is clean. This is pretty much clean. This is such a small desk that it doesn't collect a lot of clutter. These are actually all coupons that I need to sort and organize, so I am going to do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow if I find some time over the weekend or something like that. So these are kind of like, I don't want to put this on my clean desk, but kind of got to stay there kind of thing. But this normally, like I said, doesn't get too much clutter on here. And then we got this still cleaned. I left a few papers, or like some mail that I have to, that I actually ended up putting up there. So there was a few things here, but I already got that taken care of. And I'm feeling fabulous today, guys. The synonym for today is Beyoncé. So I love this thing. It's the Daily Mood, and it's got like this really like funny stuff on the back here. So I liked number 2 for today. This is how I'm feeling. Extremely pleasing or successful. It was a fabulous idea to have our tummies tucked at the same time. And the synonym for today is Beyoncé. So I'm feeling like Beyoncé today. I'm feeling fabulous. Like I said, I got stuff done today, which is awesome. So I also, oh look, there's me. Hi guys. My candle's still burning and all of that cleaned up. And it's only 2:30, which is awesome, which means that I got that done in a short period of time actually, and the vlog is already up, and is already up on YouTube for today too, yesterday's. Yay guys, yay for getting things accomplished. So I think I'm gonna chill. I had a late breakfast since I woke up, so, well, not super late, but I still had a late breakfast, so I think I'm gonna enjoy lunch, my late lunch now, since it's about 2:30. Which that clock is actually always, it says 2:42. It's always 10 minutes fast, so I will wake up 10 minutes earlier. It's only about 2:30 right now. So I think I'm going to enjoy a late lunch or like a snack or something, and enjoy my clean room. What I should mention too, guys, other than just going through all the papers that were on my desk and like putting them in random places, I actually threw away probably maybe about like a good chunk, that much of papers. And obviously recycled them, but the nice thing was that I actually had my mom help me go through like some of my mail stuff, because I'm so scared when it comes to like going through mail, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I need that or something like that. Like, I don't get bank statements because my bank charges me extra money in order to get mailed bank statements, which I was like, no. But like certain things and stuff like that, I'm like, applying for a credit card, do I need this? No, I probably should just toss that. But like, I'm so particular like when going through mail that I'm like scared that if I toss something, it's gonna be something that I needed or something like that. And so I'm like always really careful. And so I had my mom help me go through some of the stuff because I didn't want to throw anything away that was important. And I guess I'm still kind of a newbie when it comes to getting mail. Like, I'm just still so scared that I'm gonna throw something away that was like really, really important, and that wouldn't be good, obviously. So I always need somebody to kind of like double check to make sure that like that's okay that you throw that away. And honestly though, I feel like that's really smart, like, unless of course you live by yourself, but like to have somebody else double check, like if it's like your spouse or like your parent or somebody else, like check to make sure that you're not throwing something away that's important. Like, I think my parents kind of do that maybe, and like my grandma too, even though she was old and she kind of just threw everything away. My mom would always double check to make sure what she was throwing away wasn't something important. And I think that's really smart, because you don't want to throw something away that is really important. To have somebody really smart. Yes, I did say my mom was really smart, but I think it's just it's a good idea to have somebody double check, because sometimes stuff that comes in the mail is really important and you need to make sure that it's not something that, you know, is just junk mail. That was something that I thankfully also accomplished for today. But I always keep my letters that people like send me, or like birthday cards and stuff like that. I have a little bin and I always keep those. I've kept them since like maybe my 10th birthday, honestly. And I don't know, because they're so sentimental. Like, even though it's kind of the same thing every year, I don't know, just like knowing that somebody wished me a happy birthday, I was like, that's so nice, thank you. Or like Christmas cards. Like, my parents keep their Christmas cards, I think, too. My parents are very smart, because they remember every year what Christmas cards to send people the next year. So like the letters, the Christmas cards that they get, they send out to the people next year, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I always keep mine too, even though I don't send out Christmas cards. So guys, this is what it looks like outside. I don't know how much you can tell. Hang on there, bud. I'm right here. I'm right here. Hi. I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but like over there by that car, it's actually pretty foggy, and like, yeah. So it's raining, the snow is melting actually, so it's warm enough, I guess, that the snow's melting, but it is just, I guess, like a very yucky day out, and it's not very sunny. I'm not sure if it's supposed to snow or if this water rain is supposed to freeze. Hopefully not, but I guess we'll wait and see. But the nice thing is snow is melting, and knock on wood, guys, we have only had 2 like snowstorms or snow. It's only snowed twice so far this winter, which is pretty nice. Here's everything minus the water that we are going to need for dinner tonight. We're making well, it says that it's pumpkin red lentil soup or something like that, but it says that you can substitute pumpkin for butternut squash, so we're making butternut squash and red lentil soup. So I think this is everything. Actually, you know what, I might not need this. I think this is for something else that I was supposed to make. I do believe that is what it is. So I think this is everything I'm going to need for dinner tonight. This was supposed to be the side dish that was supposed to go with yesterday's this and something else. But as you guys can't tell, majority of this stuff is organic. Well, I guess a good portion of it is. We've got the organic red lentils and organic ground cayenne pepper. And I'm not sure, I don't think these are actually organic, but this healthy stuff. Healthy natural sea salt instead of going with regular salt, and olive oil as well. And I'm also using chopped garlic because I don't like using fresh garlic. Well, I don't know, we don't have like a garlic thingy to really make fresh garlic, and we never really ever buy it because we have, I think, still another bottle or jar thingy of chopped garlic as well. So that's what we're gonna do for tonight. We're also making the Cheddar Bay biscuits again to go with tonight. It's done. Doesn't it look delicious, guys? Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize either too it's vegan. I wasn't even thinking, but like there's no cheese, no dairy, no nothing in there, no meat. It's vegan, which is awesome. So I'm gonna actually test this out, tell you guys what I think. I added some cayenne pepper too because it said it was optional, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a flair to it, I guess, because sometimes it depends on what you're making. Like, I've never made this before, so I'm not really sure what it'll taste like, but sometimes you want a little spice in there to, like, you know, give it a little flavor. So I think I add like a 1/16 of a teaspoon in there, which is like, we have this cute little thing, guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I think I got it maybe like with the like little kids cookbook when I was really little, but it's got on here like 3 different sizes, right? And so this one is a dash, which is 1/8 of a teaspoon. This one is a pinch, which is a 1/16, and a smidgen. I used a 32nd of a tablespoon. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But I love it because when it calls for a dash or a or like a dash or a smidgen, or a pinch, then I know what to actually add instead of just kind of like guessing and doing a little bit in there. But that's super easy. I actually really love that. But like I said, I think I got it with like a little kid's cookbook when I was like really little, and we've used it, and honestly it's probably one of the best things that I've ever gotten as a kid, and who knew it would like carry on until I'm this old. So I'm gonna try it out, tell you guys what I think. And we also had more of the Red Lobster biscuits that I made, which, guys, I kind of want to come up with my own recipe on how to make these but make them healthy without all of those weird things that I can't even pronounce on the box. So maybe I'll try and figure out how to make some like fast rising dough or something like that, and then just kind of do it the same way as that. And then I also make a really good garlic glaze, which is kind of what's already on there. And I make them all the time for like, what's it called? Like when I make those cheese roll-ups and the crescent rolls, and then I put a little bit of the glaze over it, and it's just like the stuff that's on here. So it's like, well, I already have that down. I just have to figure out how to make the dough. And if I can, then that would be awesome because we can make these from scratch and make them a lot healthier. Oh my gosh, guys, first reaction to this, delicious. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it tastes like butternut squash, but it tastes like I don't know, like not split pea soup, but like it's got like kind of the same texture-ish to it, like it's that kind of thick stuff, and like the lentils in there too. Oh my gosh, it seriously is so good. And with the cayenne pepper, adds just the right amount of spice. Like it's not too spicy, like spicy, but it adds like that little bit of like warmness to it, if you guys know what I'm saying, like spicy warm kind of. Oh my gosh, guys, seriously, I'm so actually happy that I added the cayenne pepper, because I was like, should I add it or should I not? It actually adds like a whole nother level of awesomeness to it. Seriously, amazing. So I'm probably gonna go to bed, guys. It is about 10:30 almost now. And guys, I feel so good about like everything that I was able to get accomplished today. I also got one insert from the coupon inserts clipped and not organized, but I got it all clipped, and I got all of them sorted too, which the way I do it is a little bit different, but I got them sorted. This stuff is actually things that have to go up into the attic, so I just set these here. I'm not leaving them here. I just don't want to make the venture up there tonight. But I did get, like I said, those all clipped. They're all right here, right on top of my little coupon thingy. I just have to get those into my coupon binder. So I'm so happy, guys, about everything I was able to get accomplished today. I don't know, it just feels like so different in my room now. It feels so clean. So I'm not really planning on, my goals are not to really do any cleaning over the weekend if I don't have to. My weekends are normally pretty chill because like I'm home for normally most of the weekdays. And so when family and everything like that, like my dad's off work, my brothers are off school, I want to just chill with them. And I think that I should like get that chance to do that since I can get stuff done during the week. So I don't know, it's just so weird to see like nothing over there. I don't know, it's so different. I need to nothing over here, and like, it's like so peaceful in here right now. I almost feel like doing yoga, guys. That's how peaceful it feels. Which is one of my goals, but I think I might start doing that maybe next week, and I'll just do like a nighttime yoga or something like that. But I'll probably, like I said, end up doing that starting like Monday or something. So Ike is getting himself comfortable down here. He's getting ready for bed, aren't you, Ike? Sniffles. But we watched the Hawks game. They won, so the Bulls and the Hawks both are on a 6-game winning streak. Awesome. I know I'm not sure what my goals are going to be. There's actually something that I was just looking at my phone. Also, while we were sitting there watching the Hawks game, in between commercials, I was deleting emails because I have like 6,000 emails or something like that, guys. I know. It's almost all junk stuff, though. Seriously, like nothing's really important in there. But I just have to go through and pretty much delete it all and make sure there isn't like one important email in there. Kind of the same thing with the mail that I was talking about. It's kind of the same thing with the email. I have to make sure that there isn't something like important in there that I delete on accident. But I do like the way Gmail has their things organized, so that like for the most part, if you go through like, I think it's social or something like that, or whatever the different tabs are, they'll delete like all the stuff in there, and you don't have to worry about deleting something that might be important or personal or something. So that's good. I might just kind of do that. But I was trying to do it all off my phone, and off my phone it's not very easy. So maybe that's my goal for tomorrow, because I can kind of do that at my desk and kind of when I choose to do it. So maybe my goal for tomorrow would be emptying all of my email accounts. But I don't really want to do any cleaning over the weekend, I guess. No like physical cleaning. I kind of want to just relax over the next 2 days. Or possibly 3 days though, because Matthew does have off on Monday. So that's kind of hit or miss whether or not I'm actually going to do anything. But he didn't have off today. He had off on Monday. I think I told you guys yesterday. I wasn't sure which day he had off. So I'll talk to you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you would subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. And I'm going to bed, which is my goal again. Guys, have you noticed I've been getting so many of my goals accomplished? And like, when you say it out loud, like, this is my goal, and then you do your goal, you feel really good about doing it. I feel like it's the same kind of thing, like they say, like, mentally, if you write something down and then you can actually check it off as being something that you've done, you have like a really good sense of accomplishment. I feel like that's the same thing too. Like, I tell you guys, this is my goal, and then I accomplish my goal, and it's really awesome. So thank you guys for being like my supporters. Even if you don't know you are. I think if